King County delivers regional services to more than 2 million people throughout the county. These are services that don't make sense for each city to provide on their own, like buses, the courts, sewage treatment, and waste disposal. Hi, I'm Dave Upthegrove, chair of this year's Budget and Fiscal Management Committee.
King County is also the local government for areas where there aren't cities, such as rural areas and unincorporated areas, like Skyway, Vashon Island, White Center, Falls City, and Snoqualmie Pass. Hi, I'm Kathy Lambert, I'm Vice Chair, and we want to explain a little bit about the budget process. The King County budget sets the priorities for delivering regional services that we all rely on. Currently, the total budget is over $11 billion for 2 years.
Yet most of that money is already dedicated. In fact, 86% of all funds received by King County are dedicated or reserved for specific purposes. For example, bus fares keep buses on the roads. Your sewer fees go toward wastewater treatment. So unlike your family budget, the county cannot legally move these funds around to make ends meet.
Only flexible part of the budget is a much smaller pool of the money called the general fund. It's just 14% of the overall King County budget. Yet the general fund pays for critical functions of county government, like the sheriff's office, the prosecutor and the public defender, district and superior courts, and the jails. In fact, about 3/4 of the general fund is devoted to public safety and justice.
So how do we support these functions? Well, counties have only two sources of revenue to pay the bills. One, sales tax, and two, property tax. With sales tax, the county gets just 1/2 cent of every tax dollar to pay for services. And you know that check you write for your property taxes? Well, King County only gets a tiny portion of that revenue. 57 cents of your property tax dollar actually goes to schools. 16 cents goes to cities and towns. 8 cents goes to other districts. And Sound Transit gets 2 cents. That leaves just 17 cents of every property tax dollar for the county to pay for services like police and courts.
There's another big problem. Despite all the growth we see all around us, counties across Washington state are facing a big revenue challenge called the structural gap. Here's how it works. The cost of services continue to grow every year. Services get more expensive, yet the money we receive to pay for those services is not growing. Why? Because by state law, King County's property tax growth is limited to 1%, which limits how much we can collect.
So, while the cost of providing services keeps getting more expensive, the money we have to pay for them is not matching that growth. It does not keep up with inflation or the growth in our population. That's why even with the booming economy, we continue to have challenges to fund services.
For this biennium or 2-year period, the gap or deficit is about $25 million. So we're looking at having to cut $25 million from the general fund to balance the 2019-2020 budget.
As you can see, we face some tough choices. That's why we want to hear from you, so we can do the best job possible for you.